yeah. Oh, I found codeine.
They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please.
I look into the well-trimmed beard. I mean, he does have a mustache.
Your obedient slave.
I don't know. Men's fashion, 1918. Okay, men's fashion, 1918. Yeah, I guess the beard is a bit weird. Maybe. The beard is a bit weird. But, I mean, he just came back from the war. So, that might work. But the rest is pretty spot on.
Daily routine.
There was also likely a nun. Do you play as lots of characters? No, you only play as this guy. No. Nurses in World War I, they weren't really nuns. They were more like unmarried females, like teachers basically. Wait, no, I don't want to talk to Edgar Swansea. I want to talk to... Where are you? Where's the... Oh god, I still get lost in this hospital though. I think you're on the other side. Don't mind me just running through here. La di da di da di da. Don't mind the running doctor. It's all good. Like, sorry. Coming through.
The pain.
Where?
It's here again.
Where the fuck is the guy? Goswick. There we go. Where's the Goswick fella? Where the heck is Goswick? I would say if we'll be at the time was actually old-fashioned. I mean, we are supposed to be a bit of an older gentleman in comparison to the other doctors, though we don't really look that old. Give the guy codeine. I could do that. Where the heck is Goswick? I ever lost him. I do like that.
It's locked.
It's locked. I do like that stashes like this replenish. Where are you? Dorothy, Milton. Oh, you're through here, aren't you?
I cannot enter.
You can't enter. Oh. Oh, now I can. Hello. So he suffers from fatigue. Sit down. That was weird. It wouldn't let me enter.
Hospital seems to be falling apart.
Doctor.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm trying to talk to your son. There we go. There we go. Let me talk to you.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Coding suspected. Yeah, but this is 1918, so yeah.
Do you
medical
need any
checkup.
help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give the
You're
medicine.
not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
It's heart fatigue? Might be, yeah. Don't need you to pay to move them from one corner near the bed where the door went open. He suffers from fatigue. Oh god. Let's not go there. How painful is your
How
throat?
painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reid, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
So I fixed what's wrong with you?
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
We're recovering now. Okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact
So
me
I
if you need
guess
any
you
help.
did it?
I'm all right.
Ish?
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening,
Something like
Doctor.
that?
How is my son doing?
I gave him some medicine. Apparently he's good? Yeah.
Goodbye.
There's
Mrs.
nothing
Goswick.
new to say or do. Interesting.
Good evening, sir.
1 second.
I'm all right.
What's this?
Don't waste your time with me.
Okay, there we go. Vampyr, hi Eerie, how are you? Still magic medicine, I mean, cures you. No, actually, he's not immediately cured. It does say he's recovering. He's not healthy yet. First man's name was Mother Goswick. No, Mortimer. Doctor. How's it going, Eerie? Good to see you. So... where... is this where the pub was? I don't remember. This game's so badly. You told yourself you have to spend too much money last month and need to repent. So I better not tell you that it's 60% off on Chrono today, right? Which is basically the best price it's ever been at. No, apothecary. I'm kind of everything. I'm also... I heal people, basically. Oh, who are you? I don't know who you are. You're unknown. Oh, you don't look... oh, you look like you're... what the heck? Why have you done this? Talk to me more so you can speak to me. Okay, can't talk to you. I want to speak about it. There's nothing to say. Leave me be, mother. You saw the title. You're gonna cry about it later. Okay, okay. Have fun. Opium. Oh my. Now it's getting interesting. Okay, where's Swansea? Where are you?
Oh, please spare me, Doctor.
It's really weird that I can't. I need my medication.
So many deaths.
What? Oh,
And what of
hey.
my own life?
I could totally use your cupboard now. Aha, things. Yeah, we're also. I mean, we're Doctor Vampire. We're a hunter, a vampire hunter, and a doctor at the same
Good
time.
evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Evening, Dr. Reid. As you're
Soldier.
healthy.
Do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Well, I have drugs, but I can't give them to you, apparently.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Here, disgust on every street.
No, he
corner.
didn't get bitten.
Daily
He got
routine.
burned. Well, of visiting a brothel, actually. So what's the story of this game? Well, so we're a doctor who just come home from World War One, and then suddenly we get bitten. We wake up in a pile of corpses, and we're trying to figure out who did it. And yeah, basically we're trying to figure out who did it. There's also vampire hunters trying to hunt us. So now we've stashed away at this hospital, working as a doctor again, trying to heal people and figuring out who made us. I guess maybe he might be upstairs. They're trying to smack the guy who ruined your life in the balls. Basically, yeah. This one way. Ah, okay, he is actually upstairs. Gotcha.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Jesus Christ, dude. Your office couldn't be any smaller?
Fascinating. In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we
Yorick, I know, right?
death and have a foot in both countries, the view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
Stimulating.
I wish I could share
That
your
girl that she's a
enthusiasm,
vampire on
Dr.
the arm, he
Swansea.
got bit. Oh, that's
My
true, yeah.
condition defies scientific
Vertiginous.
categorization.
Yep.
Undead? Unalive?
If this dude believes in phrenology, he needs to be punctured in the
Immortality
face.
defies logic.
No, theory,
cannot
it does that
express my
itself.
thrill at this serendipitous
It's been a
turn
bug
of
since the
events.
game came out, and they
The
still
world's
haven't
most
fixed
eminent
it.
specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire.
Ow, cat, I know.
One might say a gift from heaven.
Yeah, the dialogue is a bit glitchy. It's been an issue since the game came out. Excuse me. It's a bit glitchy. It's not a AAA game, so yeah, there's some issues. I'm a living paradox.
There is an absurd
no,
poetry to
good.
my situation. Physician,
What are you
heal
meowing
thyself.
about, cat?
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time.
What,
and
cat?
Now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
What? There's a cat on my desk, and she's looking at me. What's the matter? What's the matter? You don't know yourself. I don't think the cat knows. You do know? Do you know what's the matter with you? Boom, 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 boom. You know? Why do you never speak when you're up here? So people could at least hear you. Oh, okay. Okay, up on the shoulder we go. That's okay. Cat, I don't think that's very comfortable. She's like half on my shoulder, half sitting on my boobs right now. I'm glad I'm wearing 3 layers of clothes. It doesn't seem comfortable, cat. I am the pillow now, yeah. No need to apologize.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
The problem is, I was gonna get up
I have a
and
task
grab
for you,
a
Jonathan.
drink in like
Something
a
that
minute.
will
Cat.
require all your newfound skills.
Please. Go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
Help
A
her out
spokesman
how?
or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her
Why are
position.
we helping her
And
with
you
her
would
secrets?
Like me to eradicate this threat.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick.
Okay.
You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Impossibly
Accepted.
delicate. Hmm.
I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
What are you doing now, cat? Oh god, the cat is still on my shoulder. What are you doing? Why'd you all keep thinking I'm the killer? I thought we established it wasn't me. But what if... Ooh, what's this? Shiny. Rare species of vampires. As a scholar and exeget? Or whatever. My feet me. What is it doing? No, she's sitting literally on my shoulder. She's doing the perch. She's perching on my shoulder. And now she's dropping down to where my back meets the chair, and she's snugly in between me and the chair. You're gonna fall down when I get up in a second. I'm gonna go get a drink after this. I would never insist upon the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what we know for an established truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. Me fits, me sits, pretty much, yeah. Yep. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires, and the necessity to rethink.
Me fail English?
That's not possible. And the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth about the various types of immortals based on what we know and what gathered through time, or what we gathered through time, sorry. Exegete plural as person skilled in exegesis and interpretive text. The words of an oracle is the most obscure of esoteric sources. I see. Thanks, Schlieffen. Appreciate it. Okay. For how many centuries do we consider that vampire was the vernacular term for what we had learned to call econ? Until the day 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that the Volkots were a lupine type of vampire, we considered these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it's not true. What about the rest? What about the Rakshasa from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jiangxi or the Pichen of southern Chile? FGsquared is a AAA game, so there's still some glitches to work out. Oh yeah, especially when it comes to talking. Heck yeah. Rakshasa. The Rakshasa, which I assume is from India, I would imagine. Maybe? I don't know. Without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James Church in Louth? What about the creatures only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies, which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all over the city? What about the Nimrod, the mythical figure of the restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by ancestral British icons as a legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed amongst the mortals and immortals? I tell you, my brothers, we can never be too sure of what we could find. If only we could forget for a few minutes what we're supposed to already know, from Unveiling the Night by Asher Tawtry, Primate of St. Paul. There's a thing in the... Yeah, apparently they're also in mythology, yeah. Apparently so. Can I talk to you again? Or is that all for now?
Do you need something, Jonathan?
I have questions. Oh, I can ask questions.
Just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
About your brotherhood.
You mentioned something about a secret society.
They're very different, though.
A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
That makes total sense, Schlieffen, because it's a lot easier to take something and transform it slightly and build a world around it rather than come up with something completely new, yeah. That explains your wanderings.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Don't you fear us?
Yet you don't fear me.
Also history, yeah.
And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
Okay, interesting. About my condition.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires,
Tell me
what
more,
can you tell me
more.
about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings, and the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
Will the sun destroy
sun.
me?
The morning following my transformation, its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Yeah, the glitching is getting worse. We may have to reboot the game.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
Okay. About the hospital.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about
Give me all the
Pembroke
lore. All of it.
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
What do you
What do
expect
you
from me?
expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
Aww. About William
The
Bishop.
man we pursued and slew in the canning factory. William Bishop, I believe.
Hi, Lecture.
Was
Light
he a
Shepherd.
vampire?
That didn't
He
really
was a
answer the
Skal,
question. It did not,
technically
no.
speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
How was a Skal different?
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skal?
A Skal is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
Where do they come from?
How do Skals come into
How
existence?
do I make them? And can I make
The
my
men
own?
enslave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Okay, interesting. About as mythical as lions. Yeah, yeah.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
But I guess he meant the predator and prey relationship between vampires and humans, maybe? I think that may... Okay, that may be what they meant. Oh, more resources. Yes. Yoink. It's so nice how they keep restocking the hospital for things for me, with things that I can take. Very kind of them. Saves me having to run about the city grabbing things. Yeah, and we still need to talk to the guy in the pub about his fatigue and give him the medicine. Wait, where's the... I swear I still get lost in this bloody hospital. It's just the same point in the game that you were at. Oh, spoilers are coming for Sume. I like how they just keep slamming the door in our faces like, nope, no. Clonk. I see, you've come this far and then you stopped.
Another night. Surely I can endure another night.
Another night. Who are you? Oh, it's Tippets. Oh, I need to talk to you.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting
Oh my.
Professor Carell
Tippett
in
sound
his
like the name of a
research
cat.
about
Yeah, it
pulmonary
does.
bypasses.
Yeah,
He had nothing but praise for you.
it does.
He was
His
also
name does
very
sound like a cat's
confident
name.
about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
You are exhausted.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should
Do you think he's gonna
about
parapet him?
preserving your strength.
If you do it hard
No.
enough.
We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Your attitude is
Your
irresponsible.
attitude is irresponsible,
It
Doctor.
is.
Believe
Sleep is
me, I've
important.
seen so many medical errors caused by exhaustion during the war.
You're right. This is a war, Dr. Reid. And I don't intend to surrender.
What
What's
is
the
the Pembroke
situation?
Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
People are
It's
more important.
more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Well, we'll just have to go and change
What can you
that
tell
then.
me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
I see. What about the
Any
management?
opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command.
It's not really good. Most are quite shit though, like you.
Don't get me
Wow, Keyscape. Wow.
wrong.
That's harsh.
Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Positive characters. Tell me about them.
Tell me more
What would you
about
like?
cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Oh, do you
I'll
like
go
her?
even further.
Oh my.
If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
You like her, but you're also sexist. Cool. Personal questions. Nope, can't do that. Shady business.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings?
I can
going
talk to
on
him
in
about the
this
shady
hospital?
business. There we go.
I have no
There we
time
go.
for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Oh, apparently I cannot actually ask him about it. Okay. Healthy. Okay, we've got 2 out of 5 hints. Such sexism. You think it was the Victorian era or something?
Goodbye,
Well,
Dr. Tibbets.
it's not, but it's also not far off. So there's that. Isn't sex so much that she isn't allowed? Yeah, that's true. But she's mostly not allowed because of sexist rules in the end. But yeah, that's true. She is technically, she's not allowed. Ooh, a letter. Oh. I'm tired of your shit, Clay. What the fuck did you do? All the bloody docs are gossiping about how my husband has just got that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? How can we expect you to do proper business and have people obey if you keep on killing everyone who dares cross you? Now, rumor says some blokes from the Death's families are looking for you. One of them even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen strange men patrolling the streets. There may be some commie militia or something like that that's sent to arrest you. Go to a safe place for a few days. Maybe go to the hospital or Whitechapel. Make yourself useful for once by checking if any business could be settled over there. When the situation is calm, I'll send a wet boot boy so that you know come back at Weena. I see. That's true. Yeah. George. Yeah. Should be a George on the throne. Yes. Yes, it should be. Ethan. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I can talk to you about it. You silly but you.
Hey, Doc.
Hey!
Have you
Doc.
heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky. The black
Or was it an
market, though.
Edwards?
Now that's where the money is.
I don't actually know, Carlo. Sorry, I don't know. About your wife.
What can
It's
you
a good
tell me
question.
about your marriage,
He
Clay?
died by now?
Marriage
Oh,
is
did
the
he?
sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
Wasn't in it. There were
Am I
multiple
right to assume
Edwards
your
and
wife's
Georges.
letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Nope, it was a George. Yeah. It was Victoria, then an Edward, then a George the 5th, then Edward the 8th for like 3 months, and then another George, and then Elizabeth the 2nd. You do love a good wedding knife. I mean, yeah. Don't you want it back?
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give
That
you
name.
directions, but I'll be surprised
sorry,
if you
but that
manage to
name.
find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
Oh, new investigation. We're not making any jokes about knives and wedding nights.
A lucky charm.
Oh, red weddings?
I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws.
He'll get it
Doc.
back.
Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
What's so funny about a dirt rooster? It's not a dirt rooster though, it's made out of clay.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
What's your cat meowing about? It's been so whiny the past few days. It might just be the weather getting to her. Maybe. Potentially. Do you want snuggles? Knife for one. It's not one rooster, it's multiple. Yeah.
Another knife of the glorious
Multiple of them. They're all there for you. Still hot for snuggles? Yeah. Okay. We are going to talk to the benefactor in just a second, but I'm going to go take a quick another break because I need some more tea.